In fact, for us believing physicists, the distinction between the past, present, and future is but a stubborn illusion.
These were the words by Einstein himself. Not this man was just an actor pretending to be Einstein. It says that the time is just an illusion and it depends on the observer or the nature of the observer. Let's take an observation that Einstein made himself. One evening in the spring 1905, after completing his work as a patent clerk, he decided to board a tram car on his way home. While receding away from the clock tower, Einstein imagined what would happen if the tram car was receding at the speed of light. He realized that if he was traveling at a speed of light, that is 3 lakh or 186 miles per second, the clock hand would appear to completely freeze, as the light from clock tower will be not able to reach to the Einstein. At the same time, Einstein knew that back at the clock tower, the clock hand would tickle at their normal pace. For Einstein, the time had slowed down. This thought blew his mind. Einstein concluded that the faster you move through the space, the slower you move through the time. That means that the velocity of the object has direct impact on the flow of time. Most of the people think that our universe exists in the 3 dimensions, the plane XY, YZ and ZX. Any object in the universe can go from point A to point B or can come back from point A to point B in any direction. Can go from up, down, left, right, in or out. Let's take an observation. A person which lives in the 1 dimension only observe the things in the 1 dimension. Let's say light travel close to him. He would be able to see only those photon particles which are enter under his dimension. The idea of 2D or 3D is unknown to him and even unimaginable to him. But there exists another dimension he could know, the time dimension. According to some scientists, the time is the 4th dimension of our universe, which moves our universe forward. But there is a problem with this dimension, that it's not like other dimensions, where we can go from point A to B and can go back from B to A. In the time, we can only go from point A to B. The time dimension is always moving forward. But if we take the example of the train thing which Einstein experienced, that the time can be frozen, which is a contradict of this thinking, that the time is always moving forward. If this is possible, then that the time can be frozen, it can also be possible that we can travel back in it. So basically time travel would be possible. Let's take some more examples to tell how time behaves differently under different conditions. The first example is twin experiment. Consider a twin, one fly in the rocket with near the speed of light while other remain on the earth. Upon the return from her phased flight, she will notice her twin on the earth aged more than her, though only nanoseconds. In a way, she has traveled into the future, as the time for her flown more slowly relative to the time on earth. We can see how time gets affected by the velocity of the object, and just not that, different planets have different masses and thus different gravitational strength. They also accelerate objects at different rate. This is what happened in the movie Interstellar. When the couple land on the planet in the proximity of a black hole, the gravity on the planet is so severe that 1 hour on the surface is equivalent to 7 years on the earth. Time is highly influenced by the gravity in this case. Another question arises, that are past, present and future connected to each other? To explain this, we have a theory on which both of our heroes have worked on, Isaac as well as Einstein. The Isaac proposed it and Einstein took care of it. The book theory. It states that our universe is just like a book. The height, width and length are like 3 dimensions of the universe and the pages inside the book is like time. When observer open the book to a single page, that single page becomes the present of the observer. At the same time, past and future also exist but cannot be seen. But when the observer turns the pages, he can go into the past as well as into the future. But as soon as he opens that page becomes its present. So the behavior of time in this case is totally dependent on the observer. Here we can see that the time is influenced by many factors. And even before the Big Bang, there is no proof that the time exists in the first place. So yes, time is just an illusion. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, please consider subscribing. And if you want to know about time travel, watch this video of mine.